Video 14, Genesis chapter 14. The Wars of the Kings. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arak, king of Elazar, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made their war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shenab, king of Admah, and Shemeber, king of Zeboam, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. All of these were joined together in the valley of Siddim, which is the salt of sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer, and the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer and the king that were with him, and smote the Raphams and Ashtaroth, Cardam, and the Zuzim in Ham, and the Emims in Shavav Kiriathim. Oh my gosh, I saw this meme of a picture of the Bible, and it says me reading the Bible out loud with a little baby going blah, 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 and that's what this feels like. I mean, I get the message. I'm understanding. I'm just not pronouncing. And the Horathites in their Mount Seir onto El Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they returned and came to En Mishpat, which is Cage, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also Amorites, and dwelt in Hazon Tamar. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Aham, and the king of Zeboam, and the king of Bela, and the same is Zor. And they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim, with Chedorlaomer, the king of Elam, and with Tidal, king of nations, and Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arak, king of Elasar, 4 kings with 5. And the vale of Siddim was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain. Stuff went down. And they took all of the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. That's just their stuff, like they took their stuff. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, and Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner, and these were the confederate with Abram. And when Abraham heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them, he and his servants, by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Habrah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all of the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot and his goods, and the women also, and the people. They saved them. Okay. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him, and the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's dale. And Melchites, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abraham of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thine enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all. I'm going to look that up. So it's not tithe, it's tithe. And it's like taxes and property and stuff. And the king of Sodom said unto Abraham, Give me the persons and take the goods to thyself. And Abraham said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up mine hand unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not give anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have Abraham rich. I have made Abraham rich. He didn't want it because he didn't want to say you made me rich, I guess. That's kind of what I got from that. I will not take it. Save only that which thy young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, Anar, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion. Okay, so some stuff went down in that one.